Hi there, Tommy Larkin here with Optimal Movement Fitness and Yoga. Today, a look at the optimal biomechanical range of motion to increase muscle strength, potential muscle mass, and building stronger bones. Hey, welcome back and thank you for joining me today. So, a variety of studies have shown various ways of optimizing our movement to build stronger muscles using both body weight and added weights, such as like free weights or kettlebells. Now, regardless of which type of loading you may do, the process used can be of greater benefit than the amount of actual weight. Now, on top of that, more weight can mean larger muscles, but does not necessarily mean greater strength. Now, this depends more on your desired goals in regards to weightlifting. In addition, body weight oriented exercises like yoga postures and or calisthenics have shown to increase muscle strength while increasing range of motion and overall pliability. So we need to do a little anatomy to help us understand what is at hand today and how we can effectively engage and transform the fibers which help build strong and flexible muscles, while placing necessary and positive strain on the respective muscles. Now, all the muscles in our body, and this is a little very simple review, are made up of muscle fibers. At the deepest level, we have the sarcomeres. Sarcomeres are the basic functional unit of contraction of a muscle fiber. Groupings of sarcomeres make up rod-like bands of fiber contracting filaments known as myofibrils. In turn, groupings of myofibrils make up muscle cells which are bound together to make up the muscle fibers. When we exercise and place force on our muscles, we create micro tears in the sarcomeres. You'll know this has been happening when you have that classic soreness. Oh, so sore from working out today. These micro tears or minor damages to the muscles are potentially helpful in building stronger and larger muscles as your body makes the rebuilding repairs. On a quick side note though, more damage is not necessarily better. The more pain you gain is actually a hindrance to building strong and healthy muscles and bones. Now, through constructive contraction and release of muscles, we can apply positive strain to build stronger bones. I like how Austin Current in his book Science of Strength Training states this concept. Quote, "Your skeleton is in a constant state of flux, with osteoclasts breaking it down and osteoblasts making new bone. The force of a load, which can just be your body weight, confers different influences on this cyclical process, depending on whether tension or compression forces dominate. If there is no external load on the skeleton, osteoclast activities predominates, so a sedentary life is particularly bad for bones." End quote. So today's tweak is great for influencing positive load to the bones and the increase of muscle strength and potential muscle mass. However, I still recommend moving through the full range of motion within each particular exercise as part of a complete workout. The reason is simple. If you limit your movement, then you eventually will start to lose overall range of motion, flexibility, and potential strength through the full range of movement. So let's get to today's work. We will be using a push-up position for our demonstration, but this example can also be applied to a bench press as well. Now, studies have shown that a 120-degree bend in the elbow is the ideal range of motion. This is not the shortest position of for the target muscles, but does allow the best mechanical leverage in the skeletal structure of the arms, chest, and rib cage. In this position, greater force production is possible and thus provides stimulus required for the myofibril muscles to develop. Now, the work for today is to make small movements in this general range. The ideal zone is not quite a straight arm to just a little past slightly bent, or about 45 degrees is about what it works out to be. And I find it's about a 3 to 4 inch total movement between those two zones. So let's give it a try. Using a yoga style push-up position for today's demo, come to plank on your mat. Let the hands be shoulder distance apart and the wrists parallel to the front of your mat. If you need to do this with the knees on the ground, that's perfectly fine. Just keep the toes tucked under and press back through the heels at the same time. Now to start, let's straighten the arms and draw the belly to the spine and the shoulder blades towards each other. Now keeping the elbows close to the body, bend them to about 45 degrees. Now this is the low point. Now inhale and push back up, but only to just about straight, not quite straight. They should be slightly bent. And this is our upper position. Now exhale, lower down to the 45, and then inhale, push back up. Exhale, lower down to the 45, and inhale, push back up. And then exhale, lower down to the 45, inhale, push back up. Exhale, lower down to the 45, and inhale, push back up. Great. Now hopefully you felt some amount of tension stimulus in the muscles. Now if you want to add this work to your practice, I find the best If you want to add this work into your practice, I find the best way to do it is to have one full push-up and then add 5 to 10 of these micro pulses followed by another full push-up before you move into your upward facing dog or down dog or whatever it may be as your next pose or exercise. So there you go. I hope you gained great benefit from today's work. If you have any questions about this tweak or any previous one, let me know. Put your question in the comments of the specific tweak and I'll get back to you. Also, if you like today's tweak, I'd appreciate you hitting that like button below and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Plus, check out the website and follow us on social media for other inspiration and great ways to increase your optimal vitality. You'll find those links in the description below. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. And until next time, have an amazing week and be excellent to each other.